Yo, is Jon Jones the greatest of all time? This is a debate that's come up since everyone learned that Jon Jones has officially called it a career, retired late Saturday night via text message to Dana White, who announced it. And then I found out Sunday morning, and I was kind of like, oh shit, no way. Because it's one of those things where I never knew if Jon Jones was actually actively fighting anymore because he fights so sparsely between bouts that it's kind of like, is he retired? Is he not? It's almost like there was always an interim title that he was fighting for lately. But he just called it a career. And the question, obviously, that's been popping up everywhere is he the greatest of all time? Is he the GOAT? And I want to say no. But then when I try to talk about it and when I try to think about it, it's hard not to make the case that maybe he is. Here's the thing. For Jon Jones, if you look at his come up, when he went undefeated, he's pretty much been undefeated his entire career, right? Apart from a few DQs and suspensions here and there. He has been undefeated. And if you look at his come up, that 2008 to 2015 era, the run he had, that was incredible, man. He was beating the best of the best in the 205 when 205 was like peak, in my opinion. You know, when he beat Rashad Evans, when he beat Shogun, these are guys at that time who looked unbeatable. And he humbled them, he broke them. And usually after he broke them, those guys' careers post Jon Jones was nothing memorable, really. What Jon Jones did in his career, I think, obviously, you think about anyone else who's done that, what he's done for, as long as he's done it, man, it's hard not to make the case that he is the GOAT. I'm personally biased because GSP is someone I've always valued as the GOAT, and because he was able to stay clean and out of a lot of the trouble, it's kind of like makes an easier case to justify. But if you look at this as objectively as you can, you know, he did 205, he did heavyweight, he beat Daniel Cormier, who was supposed to be like the biggest challenge and really challenges wrestling. He beat these guys. And in that mark, honestly, it's hard not to say he is one of the greatest of all times. He probably is the number one pound for pound heavyweight of all, number one pound for pound light heavyweight of all time, even though he did compete heavyweight later and did things there. I don't know, man, but can you separate them? Are you able to make that separation? For me, it's a little tricky, but objectively, I think you got to give it to him. Kind of sad that his career's come to an end, but I guess doing it on your own terms is better than doing it, you know, with your body flat on the canvas like so many other fighters, not realizing that their time is done. So hey, I'm not even knocking him overall. I do think the later part of his career is shrouded with question marks and doubts because he didn't always fight the best guys or who we wanted him to fight. Obviously, this Aspinall fight not happening is going to be one of those big moments that just didn't happen. But overall, as a span of a career, man, he did it when it needed to be done at a time. So in that regard, I'm going to give it to him reluctantly. But hey, man, Jon Jones, great career, great fighter. I'm thankful that I was as active of a fan that I got to see nearly all his fights live on pay-per-view. Obviously not live, you know what I mean? Anyways, what do you guys think? GOAT or overrated? Well, you guys let me know. Anyways, till the next one. Peace.